Hi there, I'm Grey Hunter and welcome back to On the Western Front. We are mid-offensive and we've taken a few casualties. 4th Rifle Brigade's en route and the Unit fire, that's fine. Taking some serious losses into, we lost an entire brigade basically. Headquarters, 1st Rifle Brigade is on its way to the back. The 4th Rifle Brigade is on its way out. So, I've looked at the recall tutorial, so what we'll do is have another go with another wave of troops. My artillery, as you can guess, is pretty much done for. Don't want shrapnel. I think ownership will say that we've only taken small sections of this front line. This is only to be expected. This is my first offensive. Right, so what we're doing now is we're waiting for the reserve guys to come out. This will unfortunately take a few days. I think we are completely out of shells. Thanks to the preparatory bombardment. I'm going to find an artillery unit, click on them. The German unit then. There's an artillery unit. Yeah, only 7% shells. Headquarters though, picked up grenades. And we are not doing too badly along other ways. Give some micro orders to see if we can get some of these guys in. Their officers been killed in action. Yeah. They got wiped out. Let's withdraw the troops. So yes, as expected, the first offensive was a complete failure. Their front line was pretty well defended. Now I just gotta wait for occasional counter-attack, I think. My front line is very much weakened. Yeah, the second engineering company has been destroyed. Northern battle it is, isn't it? This is what I was missing. Draw unit from battle. So, 205 men, 209 men. Most of the men are in these two companies and this one here. Yeah, the Germans are getting a little bit feisty. Hey, first brigade arrived at the line. Let's pause that. Shall we? So, 4th Brigade. Order battle, seconds on leave. Hasn't left yet. Our 4th Rifle Brigade is moving up to the front ranks. It's fine. We need to bring up the 1st after this, I think. Seconds on leave. Means the 1st. Which is untouched. Called. Yeah. That got replaced in between me clicking on him and off it. It will take some time for them to bring brought up this full whack. You can replace them, obviously, but you'll lose the experience. The 4th is taking up position here. Once the 2nd's up, I feel willing to have a go at another assault at night. That or killing raid. We're not going to take these trenches, are we? But we might be able to get some good stuff going. Have a look at the headquarters tab. We've lost 6,000 men. And killed 4,000, taken 3,000 prisoners. So we're actually net up on this. These guys are still replacing, yeah. Don't know how long it takes to replace, so a couple more days until the 1st Brigade gets up. At the moment, we are ripe for assaulting because we got huge holes in our line. Picking another support battalion might be useful. Because I want all of this stuff. Plus side, we've got no wounded men knocking around. Frontline's a little bit battered from our assaults, but not too bad. Major controlling. I think controlling Rifle Platoon. We have too many officers, I think. Work on is another supply trench after the offensive. Alright, so the 1st Rifle Brigade is on the field. So, how are we looking in 4th is good, the 1st is good. And the 3rd is in the rear as well. Third's still got some casualties. Second's had a few days, let's have a look at the 2nd. Second's pretty much up to strength, so let's recall the second. Alright. Apparently that's the end of the offensive. We're now thought till May. Getting shot at. Somebody's getting their face shot off. This is a bad thing. So when the observation plane goes over, can't you? Yeah, maybe the stop buttons have gone. One of my guys just ran across there. Yeah, operations is not delegated. Alright. Lots of Germans out in the front there. I just wish I had the artillery to actually shoot them with. But until end of March, it ain't gonna be now. Alright, second is still en route. Yeah, another supply route would be nice down the centre. And then build on this third line. Tree. You're low on food. Field kitchen around here for you? Or are you between field kitchens? You might be between field kitchens. Build field kitchen. Excellent. Second engineers arrived. The food. Yeah, I think my field kitchens are lacking a bit. Let's get those guys up. I think that was the pop-up for the next brigade arriving. Here they come. Guys, you're going to get a new order. Selecting only the troops. Well, that's not many troops, is it? Ooh. Oh, that's the high level stuff, isn't it? 2 battalions. Schedule. Deselect type. Build content at night. 6 hours. On repeat. Build me another communications trench. Running down to the back of the map. Let's pop another Field kitchen far on this far flank as well. Right. I have to hope the Germans won't do anything. How are the 4th looking? No, they've not been on the line so long. That was a 2,300. 1,000. So I wish I'd get that easy click of like numbers for the 3rd here. Getting shot at. There you go, you get a new. You'll probably keep a new commander somewhere. Let's take this overlay off. This is the one I think. The Germans have realised what I'm doing. Play 4th Brigade, but this trench is needed. Got a food water shortage down here. Field kitchens. We might be out of tools, that's the problem. Might be a load of stuff or not until we get no supplies in March. Field kitchen back here. Build another field kitchen. What's this here? The comms trench is going in. At least you've got woods to hide in now. They should be past the bit inside of the Germans. I can need to field kitchen up here. I've got an inactive supply unit. Okay. Well, you can have any of those because we got nothing. You take all armor non-existent shells. Yes. We weren't on the offensive, we got now. Oh, so much for them being out of line of sight. Ow, 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 ow. Actually, place 4th after this communication trench, aren't I? Oh, we got German radar lines, but line's not looking too bad actually. We're going to rest first. And we call the 3rd. One with this partially made communication trench, they all used it, and then Germans don't launch an offensive now. We should be fine. Yeah, pathing for a second. For oh, he's just trench out. Oh no. Yeah, you can see all my guys leaving. Stragglers. Okay. We call the third. Bounce this up a little bit. When the third arrives. The third's got 2,500 men. Third rifle brigade is back on the front line. They haven't replaced it. Oh, that's the third I'm looking at. The third replaced quite well. Well supplied, morale, and I keep forgetting what the tick is. Readiness. Readiness, morale, and supplies are looking pretty good. It's nice to have a front line again. Missing a button, isn't it? Do a quick prisoner raid onto the German lines. Getting plenty of experience. Still some fighting going on. Yep, that's pretty good. Actually, no, I went that long around. Yeah, but yeah, push this a little bit towards. Like, steel helmets have been very useful, I feel. Assault. Intel raid completed. Okay. Assault raid. Yeah, no, that was horribly wrong. Yeah, it looks like the Germans have moved up more forces to the front line. But artillery had to do something about that. Right, another artillery battalions arrived. Placing losses. They will line themselves up somewhere nice. We might be able to even think about doing a bit of bombardment if we end up with any shells. See what that does. Yep, that's bringing in some. We're coming up to the end of the month, so I will get supplies allocated to me soon. But let's send 2nd Brigade back. Enemy raid. Another alliance here. work on the supply trench is going pretty well. Hopefully the first set have enough time to recover. Basically what I'm working on here. Right, we have supplies. This as well, because I've just spotted a German force in the open. Just for a second. Here. Hit them with some shrapnel. Shrapnel. And hit this little bit here. I'm still paused. That's a note for the normal artillery apparently. Move one of these here. Fourth. Move. Here. See how long this lasts before it gets drained down. Yeah, the Germans are putting down some wire. Net field kitchen, see what we can do. Back on the communication trench, it's going a bit slowly. Let's select a couple of companies of infantry. You guys here. Just the rifles. Like more than that then. Building up intel on these trenches then. Hey, 1st Brigade survived. Back up to 2,000. Oh, they're being greeted with artillery as they come onto the field. Yeah, it's right down here. Try not to burn too much of my artillery because I don't want it for the next offensive. Heavy artillery sounds amazing. I think artillery more of a priority. So if I get another few experience points at 10,000, I get artillery 2. No, I didn't order that. I wonder if this is time for a bit of a killing raid. You got time to replace. That's first, isn't it? They've only just come back out. Yeah, that's who's about to be cycled out. Third, which I think is you in the line. Your fourth. Your third. Alright. Trying disrupting raid. Let's see there. Ouch. That's some serious losses. Right. Order of battle. Third. Yeah, third's down to 700 men. Let's withdraw them. But I've now got artillery 2. I guess that raid was what we call a bad idea. But we're learning. So close to opening up this third supply line. Second's coming back onto the field now. It's supposed to have like a week rotation anyway. That's like a week on the front lines, week in the secondaries, week in the rear. I'm expecting to have to rapidly rotate, guys. In a month. When it comes to night time, I'm going to order another raid for prisoners. Dusk. Night. Not bad. We lost 21, took 40. Let's raid on the other end. You don't see what they've got down here. Lots of artillery. Ready to rock. Raid. Yep, that's some heavy casualties. What you have to do is get points in this game though. You have to wait a few days now. German wire is starting to go up. The next offensive is going to be even tougher. We'll have better artillery. I just feel like constant raids and like replacement of troops is needed to actually get experience. and engineering unit. Yep, we now have 3 connections to the back. That's great. Start building a few block houses. At some point we're going to be attacked. Germans aren't going to let us have it all their own way. That's a dugout selected. Here comes the second. Good, they can take up positions on the line. Have a quick look at who we got. The first is the next one to be cycled out. The fourth haven't taken too many casualties because they've been digging that trench for most of this. How is the third looking? Still got a lot of dead commanders. Goons are still needing some time. Should probably go quiet for a little bit. Well, I say quiet. There's constant sniping at the Germans as they build wire. Artillery spotted something in the field there. It's 2 in the morning. Let's try a raid. Need to... Yeah. Raiding the Germans is just costly. Support battalion, so I need more experience to do that. They're not looking too bad. Let's cycle off the old first. After that last raid are in desperate need of it. Why are they switching tasks rather than just like leaving? There we go, they're going to leave. A wire going up in the second line as well. There you go, they're on leave. Means we can call the third back. Oh, we got some little bit of firing going on. Attack. Let's give this pistol line a little bit of shelling. The artillery moving up. Next thing to learn is how to properly command where my artillery sets themselves up. There we go. That's not what I ordered. Maybe you should rotate out. Fourth artillery. Oh, it's been destroyed. That's fine. We have the second. Place it. Probably should withdraw the first as well. When the first arrives here, we'll send the third out. It was the first out, wasn't it? Alright, what are you doing first? You're going to leave, just taking your time about it. There we go. Bring the third back on. How's the first rifle brigade looking? Yeah, still need some placements. They've got quite a lot of missing guys. Brigade's point now, we're getting closer to the next offensive. Guys on the I've got Germans in the open. Yeah, too bad, too bad. The Germans are shooting the little guys around here. Lots of shooting going on down here. I'll wait for the third will start filling into that line. What keeps coming on this side when they should be coming at this side? Right, fourth is the next one that needs a serious resting. There we go, another artillery battalion arrived. And the third is en route as well. We've drained out all our supplies, obviously. Too bad. Yeah, another day or two, and I'll sort the fourth out. We've now been on the line for a while. I'm doing this, aren't I? I do like being inexperienced with one games because it does get you the feeling of not quite knowing what you're doing. We're the fourth on the line anyway, you're the third. You're the fourth. to second. Here's the fourth. One last raid for glory before you let's rotate the fourth out. The last thing for this video. 4th Brigade. Withdraw. And then we'll send these guys out. Loading. Try not to spend too much artillery. I realise I need to rotate my artillery units as well. That's very important. Generally, there we go. 3rd artillery is on the front line. Hopefully, now we've replaced all these guys, we are getting ready for the offensive. 4th is on lead. 1st can be recalled. Alright, got a few minutes for them to get to here. That leaves myself in a relatively strong position for the start of the next video. What else can I have a look at? How much does it cost me to get balloons? 4,000, so that should be my next aim. I want observation balloons up before the next offensive. Especially along here. Alright, so first 5 forces have arrived. That's using the centre trench. I think that's a good place to call this one. And we'll prepare for the next offensive in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and I'll see you next time.